There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our special triple double live today on a Friday.
Yeah, well, first of all, excellent job running point there. I couldn't have done it better myself. As you can see, this is no longer the sauna. It's the meat locker
Yeah,
in a secret special place at Del Mar. It is cold out here today. There's something I asked someone what those droplets were falling from the sky, and I ran into a guy from the East Coast. He said it's called rain.
Yeah, I mean,
Apparently there's a thing called rain.
I was laughing at everyone just talking smack about Del Mar canceling racing on Saturday, and you can tell they've obviously never lived in Southern California because when it rains here, we get rain.
When it rains, man, it pours.
Yeah,
That's the old song. It never rains in Southern California. Well, but when it does, it pours. It's not bad. I mean, it rained hard for like 10 minutes a couple of races ago, and now it's like on and off light drizzle. I think the big stuff's coming tonight, which is why they canceled Saturday's card. Hopefully it won't impact Sunday at all. We'll see. But, you know, all week long, all I kept hearing was it's like the end of the world. It was a monsoon, the end of the world. So, of course, I'm like, well, they're not going to be on the turf today, right?
Yep, I was the same.
First time I handicap for off the turf, and it doesn't rain enough to get off the turf. So the races have been on turf. We have a turf race in the sequence. And I was mad at you, Kieran, because I was like, why does Kieran want to do this late pick 3? I'm like, I don't like any of these races. I don't have any strong opinions. And now I have to talk to him for an extra half hour.
Yeah, I mean, I figured we've been almost doing the pick 3s anyway. And this looked like a card where the pick 3 and the double looked tough. I think that this is a tough sequence. I mean, I probably talked the favorite into winning, but this looked like, you know, people get knocked out of the pick 3, they're going to hammer the double here, especially with the rain holding off. A lot of people probably didn't bother handicapping much, thinking it was going to be a washed out track, and now they're looking and going, oh, it's not as bad. Well, maybe I'll jump in this, you know, the low takeout bets. So we might see some decent pools today, perhaps.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize they must have accelerated post times. We only have 7 minutes, so why don't we
Oh, geez.
Why don't you take charge here and then tell us how you're playing the race? We should use.
Let me put mine up here. I mean, I was going to make this bet a little bit tighter, and I probably should have. The reason I have so many horses in the next race is I was kind of going for mud stats, but that's kind of out the window now. I mean,
well, there is still moisture. There is moisture in the track, but the track is fast, very fast. Speed.
Like my 9, 10, 11, and 12, I essentially just handicapped them because they've got mud pedigree. So that's why I kind of tossed them in. But now I don't know, you know, should I pull them out and stick with my original and make the bet cheaper? I'll probably just fly with what I have. I mean, on this first leg, I'm going 1-7. I'm tossing the Baffert. I think you're using the Baffert, right? The number 8.
I'm using 4, 7, 8. I thought long and hard about the 1. And I felt like I was channeling you because this is a big angle for you. You're like JJ off.
Yeah.
I mean, and that was a decent race. I thought that was a really good race, and this horse would improve.
But
I understand JJ, he's got to ride for Baffert, right?
That's it. JJ's off for Baffert. So that's why. And I mean, the reason I ended up jumping off it is when you don't see the usual best of the day bullet works for a Baffert debut horse, I usually go, all right, let me watch one. Sometimes, it crushes me and I pay for it. Sometimes it doesn't, but at least it's in the first leg of the pick 3. So if I get knocked out, you know, I got the double to come back with. So
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it was my thinking on this one.
Let's look at what are the prices? Who's taking money? I'm just posting that we are live here. So X, let's get that out.
I don't see any comments. I'm not seeing any comments unless I didn't do anything.
I'm not either. You have new comments will appear here. What is that? What is that little thing? Get rid of that.
But yeah,
someone just leave us a comment. Let us know that we're not talking into the void. We have viewers. I mean, the viewers are going up. That's fine. But you know, usually people are chomping at the bit to.
All right, there we go.
Kieran.
Oh, that was me talking. So oops. But I'm not seeing any posts. I was just making sure it was working.
Stephen D. I am here, guys.
Okay, there we go. We were just worried there was something wrong.
MVP of the show. You're getting a star, Stephen. Thank you. we were worried because it's a different setup. Kieran is doing the studio and the actual live stream because I'm at Del Mar. So we wanted to make sure that it's working. So it seems like it is. Now they're coming in. Stephen D was the first man on the dance floor, and now everybody's like, okay, well, I feel I can dance now.
So the
so,
number
yeah,
one in this, the number one here, Frank, the McCarthy horse. JJ jumped off, but JJ was automatically going to go to the Baffert, but
yeah.
JJ might have been off no matter because KK is the one winning for McCarthy right now. They're at 26%. So, it's not like you're losing anything. This has been his go-to guy right now.
You know what? I would not be shocked at all if the 1 won. I wanted to use other horses. I didn't want to use 4 here. I decided to use that 4. Do you have anything on the 4? DeMiro is a different jockey. I don't understand. Yes. I don't understand what happened. Like I said on the show last time, did he walk down to the crossroads and sell his soul to the devil? Because his riding in the last month is completely different than how lost and confused he was over the summer.
I tried to find a reason to use it, and I couldn't. Yeah. I ended up just going with the number 7 Bonsai Betty with Rispoli for Papa. The 44%, and I thought, this is the fastest horse in a bad race. Yeah. So I was like, let me just go. And as we said, speed's holding up, so maybe it'll be a little different today. Yeah. If I had the single, the 7 would be my single in here.
Interestingly enough, I thought the 7 should be favorite here, but the Baffert, first-time starter, going long, consequent, number 8, is 9-5. They are sending it in on the first-time starter. Juddmonte, Into Mischief horse, got Uncle Mo on the damn side. I'm just...
And I mean, I might be toast because the 8 is the favorite into the 2 in the next race, I think, right?
Yeah, let's look at some of the what's going to happen in the next
8 into the 2 is paying $13, and I'm tossing the Miller in the next race. I'm not even using that one. So
I do not have the Miller in my pick 3. Can you put my pick? Oh, you put my pick 3. Yeah, I went 312. Who did you use in that middle leg? That race is impossible. I think that race is filled with.
I went really deep. If I was my top 2 picks, other than the 9, 10, 11, 12, I threw in because they had the mud pedigree. My original pick 3 was just going to be 1-7 with 1-4 with 1-3-5. I'm just going to leave it now.
So this is funny, Kieran. You're using like half the field. I'm only using 2 horses, and you don't have one of my horses. You don't have the 3.
Nope.
I thought the 3 would be a horse that you would use. It seems like, a horse that you might land on. The Brian Corner horse.
I really liked Jenny's Wine Girl, the Maldonado horse in the next leg. So Edwin for Baltus, moving to turf, first time routing. But then my notes were also, if it rains and it stays on dirt, it's also okay for that horse. So that's kind of why I did it. But as we see, my handicapping for a little rain did not do much.
No, I'm with you, Karen. Actually, I handicapped this as if it were going to come off the turf. And I would have much preferred the 3 if it was a dirt race. I don't mind the horse on turf, but he was a major upgrade for me if it moved to the main track. And then just real quick, do we have similar horses? You're 1-3-5 in the last, and I am 3, 4, 7, 8. Totally different today.
Oh, so we're really different today.
We are way off.
But that just shows you how hard it is. I thought it was a really, really hard couple of sequences, and that's all. That can be a good thing because if you hit on it, woo.
I saw when you posted out, hyping the show and telling the audience what we were doing. You were like dollar signs. You're like, this is a good. If you're right, you could really get paid here,
and you could get paid pretty decent. I think even just doing $5 doubles, the way the money could be. If you beat if you beat the chalks, you're going to be looking at a good pay today. Well, they're loading in the game right now.
Yeah, I mean, you're against the 2 in the next leg, and that horse is, the 8-2 is $13, and then the next highest is 8-10, 38, like almost double the price. So that 2 is going to get hammered. And I'm going to use the 2 if I'm alive after this leg. I know you're just totally against the 2, and I don't blame you.
I'm just like, it's like, I'm off Miller right now, so I just got to wait.
No, all right, they're in the gate. Good luck, everyone. I'm 478. Kieran is 1-7. Let us know your plays, what you guys are doing to start the pick three. We'll have plenty of time to talk about all that after this race is over. Who are they waiting for? What's going on? We're waiting on the 7 here. Wow, first time starter going long on the dirt from Baffert, 6-5, Kieran.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I guess someone knows. Maybe they're just going that how fast the dirt is that it plays out for the 8. Who knows?
Yes.
Well, all right, we're off.
Has taken the lead on top by a length. With bank shot on the outside, running in second, Conquistador third to the inside, Total Val a 3 wide fourth. Consequent is fifth and down toward the inside of Luckiest, outside of Rivals. A length and a half clear of Bonsai Betty, who's down toward the rail. Then Rapid Response and Fortunate Truth. 22.44 was the opening quarter mile with 5 furlongs to go. Shane's the Brains on top. In the lead by 3/4 of a length over Bank Shot. Second up the backstretch, Conquistador third. Total Val on the outside fourth. Consequent between horses with 3 lengths to make up. Luckiest is on the far outside. In behind them, Bonsai Betty, Fortunate Truth, and Rapid Response the trailer. 46.56 for a half.
Oh man, they're riding the one and riding all these horses. Jeez.
Joined to the outside by Bank Shot, who's now just head and head. These two right together. Conquistadors under a heavy drive.
I love where the seven's moving.
Consequent
Hope the seven's not too far back, though. This track has been tilted towards speed.
Yeah.
This 3 might be gone.
But Consequent keeps coming. Now these two are 1-2
Wow.
as they come to the gate pole. It's Bank Shot and Consequent, and from Fortunate
Come on.
Mega Fest.
third, Consequent has taken the lead. Juan Hernandez,
Of course.
Consequent, just trying to keep a straight path.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, he got back. Wow, JJ.
Oh, my God. I was celebrating too early. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
The horse idled a bit.
That's what I say
Must be a
about
nice
that.
horse. Wow. So, who's alive after that race?
That would be you going with the chalk.
Well, I wasn't going with the chalk. Went off as the chalk. Was he favored on the morning line? Actually, he
7
was.
to 2.
That's crazy.
Lukewarm, 7 to 2.
No, but
Oh, yeah,
he was favored though. I would have made
he was
Bonsai Betty the favorite.
yeah.
But whatever. Hey. I mean, still, I don't have this race is, to me, it's like you did right by spreading in this leg. It's trying to find the lesser of all evils because none of these horses are any good. Well, let's see.
All right, so I actually like a price in here. I will throw mine up first, and then we'll talk about your winning plays afterwards.
Yeah, the double that I put up, I'm actually not going to play. So I need to think about what I'm going to do. I put up a double using horses that I didn't use in the pick 3. So if I got knocked out, oh no, I'm alive. So I am going to play my double. Anyway, I'm sorry. You go first.
I was going to say, I just went, my original one was going to be 1-4, but I think I'm just going to leave, the bigger bet that I had in. Actually, where is mine here?
Okay.
And I'm trying to find it here on the thing. There it is. Oops. All right, so 1-4. Jenny's Wine Girl. We talked about that earlier. The other one, the 4, Big A's little one, Diego for Mathis, 25%, slight drop in class. First time turf. And again, like the number 1, I thought if the race went to dirt, it was okay, which is why I ended up landing on those 2.
Right.
And then the other ones I'd thrown in, the 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, these are the wrong doubles. Is this from the last show, Frank?
I don't know. You're supposed to put your picks in.
Oh, it's not showing up. I don't know.
You had one job. Are you kidding me?
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't think no, it can't be from the last show because when I got in the studio, I went and deleted all the banners from the last show.
All right, here we go.
So you had a $10 double, one for Jenny's
With
girls, and
then that's what confused me. I thought I did it all in one ticket, and then this backup one was me just looking at the mud pedigree and going with horses that like the mud, like number 9, 50% pedigree, number 12 or number 10 was 17, 11 was 20, 19. So I just went with horses that might like the mud because I thought there might be a little bit of chaos in this race.
Well, now that they stayed on the turf, are you going to pivot?
No, I'm just going to leave it.
Okay. All of those horses are the same horses you used in the middle leg of your pick 3.
Yeah, so I may as well just keep it as is. I mean, I'm essentially swinging for the fences right now because I'm not using the chalk in here. So I'm hoping for some chaos. If chaos doesn't come, it doesn't matter. This double is probably going to pay nothing anyway.
All right, let's see how many.
And then this is yours. Right?
Before we talk about mine, I want to roll through some comments.
Oh yeah.
See what we got. Dave and 1-8. He's with you on Jenny.
Scurvy.
And then Vronaway. Neither of us had Vronaway.
Nope.
Or was this the other race? No, I think he was talking about race 6.
Oh, okay.
I think Scurvy Tooth is talking about race 6 also. Went on the 4. So we'll move on.
East Coast dinner time.
Here getting dinner every nights. Welcome, Josh. Good to see you. Thoughts out to your family.
You're right, Frank. First leg of the pick 3 for him.
Yeah. Go to this is funny. I'm gonna put something up here. Look at this. Sally Trulson. A new person in the chat. Hi, love your show. Thank you, Sally. Thank you for joining us. Any handicapping insight, wagering strategies, who you alive to in the pick 3, who you playing in the late double, let us know. Always appreciate new listeners. And I'll do one more and then we'll talk. Grandma Horse Racing is back. She joined us for the first time last show. And Karen, she must have loved you so much, found you so irresistible that she's back for more.
Well, that must be it. I have to agree. I'll give her a round of applause here.
All right. Why didn't you do that for me when I had the favorite win the first leg?
No, you didn't hear me. That's what I.
Oh my God, that's so funny. That's good. Yeah.
So let's look at Frank's double here. He's going chalk.
No, so here's the double. I mean, I didn't like the sequence, the pick 3 or the double.
Frank, you know who the favorite is right now?
I don't.
12. From 12 to 1 morning line to 2 to 1.
I bet this horse before. This horse has a decent closing kick. But I mean, still, these are bad. It's not a very good horse. But anyway, that is crazy action on the 12. Let me just explain my reasoning for this, Kieran. And I might change it. Okay. My thought process was if I got out of the pick 3 alive in the first leg, I have the pick 3 with the horses I like the most in this leg, but I'm not confident in them. So if I get knocked out of the pick 3, I wanted to start a double using the 2 horses that I think can beat my horses. So it's kind of a hedge. I don't know if this is a good strategy or not. I guess we'll have to see how it plays out. But I'm either going to be alive in the pick 3 after this leg and out of the double, or vice versa, or out of both. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense. I'm betting against myself,
right? Consider you chalked out on the first leg. So will the pick 3 pay much? Especially if the chalky comes in again.
Yeah, that's a good point. I could come back and play doubles.
Because
I could do.
We get chalk in the first 2 legs. That's probably not going to pay a whole lot.
Well, I don't have the morning line chalk. Who is the Peter Miller horse? I can't explain why Turkey Bird is 5-2, but I think Turkey Bird is the kind of horse who's not 5-2 in the pick 3 because it was 12-1 in the morning line.
I put it in here. My notes were top last race speed, best races were on dirt, which is why I ended up throwing it in, but we're still on turf. Can close, but no work since the last race. That was the question mark for me. I mean, no work since September. It's actually not a horse that works out a whole lot, and that's usually not something I like to see, but it's looks like it's usual for this small stable. So
right.
And it looks like trainer's Angel Viga, and the owner is Joseph Viga. So family horse, you know.
Family affair.
I mean, they haven't won anything, and this is the kind of wide open race. But yeah, I like this horse at 12-1, not as a chalk. But
I think that horse will drift up a little bit, but still, it's taking a lot of action. So the favorite combo, Kieran, from race 7 to race 8 is the 2 to the 3, and that's paying $37. Do either of us have that?
I have the 3.
I have a 2. I have 2-3. I have a $15. What do you have?
I don't have the 2 in this first leg though.
Right, you're beating the 2.
Yep, I'm trying to anyway. So the 1. So my 1 into the 4 is paying $68, and I got it twice. And my 4 into the 1 is paying $75. These are actually smaller pays than I thought, Frank.
Yeah.
I'm actually a little surprised at how. Oh wait, you know why they're so small? I was looking at Exactas.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you today?
All right, let's start from scratch. All right, probable.
When did you start drinking this morning?
I did not. Still hungover from last night.
Maybe you should start drinking. Maybe that's the problem.
All right, let's start with yours. So you've got 2 with what, Frank? You got 2 with the 3 is paying.
I can't believe the 2-3 is the favorite combo. $37.
Yeah.
Who's the 3 in the nightcap? Oh, Atomic Drop. Okay.
Yep.
I have to play that more times. Because that's all. I have it 3 times. I'm going to get $120. Barely going to get make a little bit of a profit on my double, but I got to spend $78 on the pick 3. It's just, I mean, it's terrible.
And your 4. So let's see. 2 with 3 is paying 37.
Okay.
2 with 4 is paying 140. 2 with 7 is paying 66, and 2 with 8 is paying 80. So then we flip over to your 4. 4 with 3 is 140, 339, 329, and 295. Not bad.
Yeah, those are good. The 4 is good. The 2, I'm going to have to up my amounts on the 2 so that I can make money if the 2 wins.
And let me throw mine up here. Let's find the banners. So my 1 with 1 is paying $259. My
That's
1
good.
with the 3 is paying $121, and my 1 with the 5 is paying $383. Okay. So that's not bad. The 4 with the 1, $264. I mean, I'm looking at pretty nice pays. Let me look at the 12 because it got hammered. The 12 with the 1, $228. 112 with the 3, and $346. And the other ones I'm looking at stacks. You know, if one of these crazy results like the 9, 10, or 11 come in. So I think I'm just going to leave my double as is.
Well, Kieran, here's the thing. The 12 is getting whacked in the win pool, but not so much in the exotics pools. Look, I'm looking at the will pays. So the Baffert horse in race 6 was the winner. If the 2 wins this race, that $2 double is coming back $11. The next highest is the 10 at $23.
That's interesting.
Then the 3 at 43, and then the 12 at 53. The 12 is the 4th choice, co-4th choice, because the 1 is 54. Like co-4th choice in the will pays.
Any other jockey?
That's win money.
Any other jockey? I mean, I said it before. I'm not a fan of Franco's, but
yeah,
maybe it's stable money is going in, perhaps.
Yeah, that's not computer money. It's a
small stable.
Money, yeah.
The owner doesn't have a whole lot of horses racing. He probably popped some money down, you know, and stable guys did too.
I mean, I think the computers absolutely love the 12 because the 12 is hammered. The double is only $11. So
All right,
we'll
so
see
here's
money coming in on the 2.
Sally's alive to the 1, 2, and the 3.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so Dialing Destiny, the Peter Miller horse is what, 5-2 now? But the double odds for that horse, 9-5. So money is going to come in on the 2. Turkey Bird, 3-1 on the tote, but 10-1 in the double pay. So that's sneaky money. That's like you said, that's like barn money on that horse.
And then the other long shot I had in here, number 9, Silver Flirt, your guy Kimona, for a small stable.
Carmona
has raced on dirt before. Again, that was another one where I was like, I was hedging for this coming off turf, so it kind of blew up all my handicapping. And when I don't hedge for it, you know what happens? They take him off. So you can't win, but try.
No, can't win. But, it's a small problem to have in California. It happens like 4 times a year.
Actually, they're saying more rain next week as well, so we shall see.
Really?
I know it's messing up a lot of the training plans for a lot of horses. And people are like, what does 1 week do? And it's like, it's not just the racing. The training shut
absolutely.
down.
And, they close the track in the morning for training.
You throw your horses off. I mean, it happened to us a couple of years ago when we had all that rain in January and February up at Santa Anita, and we ended up missing the Kilroy with Gold Phoenix because we just couldn't get, we couldn't train. The schedules were all messed up.
You missed 1 week. That's serious. So Sally has the 1, 2 in this leg, and then the 3 in the nightcap in her pick 3. Awesome. Good luck. That's great.
Well, here, let me talk about my why I liked what I liked in the next leg, Frank, and then you can go with that.
Yeah, we should talk about the nightcap.
Number 1, Seagerman, 20-1, and my notes in capital were, ain't no way this horse goes off at 20-1 is what I did. Seagerman in the next. I do wish Edwin stayed here. Not a fan of Gio, but one last out under Edwin going shorter. This jockey's 0 for 23, trainer's 0 for 12, but top last race speed, top back speed, second best closer, early speed, and the meat bias of early speed winning. I thought it set it up for this horse, but my last note was we'll have to deal with Atomic. So my worry is that the 1 and 3 knock each other out of this race. So that's why I ended up going with 5, as another one here. Bayes 1 last out, 2 of 6 with the trainer on prices, and it's my guy Brinkerhoff.
I know you never met a Brinkerhoff horse you didn't like,
but jumping multiple classes, and when this trainer jumps multiple classes, he's winning. So raced at 5K last out, 5K to 10K is not that big of a jump here with these. These aren't world beater horses, So that's why I landed.
That was a fast race. This horse is capable of running big races like that. I didn't like it because the horse is a closer. That was my negative comment on that.
Well, you know what I actually should do here as a pivot? I should see what make sure the 2 does not win this race and see what the will pays. So if I did a 2 with my number 1, that's 212. Am I looking at that right? 2 with 1 is 212, and 2 with 5.
A double? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the double.
2-1. Yes, I have 218.
And then 2-5.
235.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a saber bet here. I'm gonna do a $5 double, 2 with 1 5, just as a saber bet.
So Major Tom, another deep closer.
Yep.
You're going against the track profile.
I know.
You're being a wise guy, contrarian.
Yeah, I am.
I'm super obvious in here. I'm the 3 choices, 3, 7, and 8. My little sneaky horse. I don't know if you have anything on this horse. Huron was the 4.
In this race? In which race? The last race or this?
In the last, yeah.
I didn't even. Barrios was riding. I mean, the trainer is 1 for 3, dropping multiple classes, but Barrios has not won for the trainer yet.
Okay.
They tried turf last, back to dirt, where the horse. I mean, it did run second here. It looks like last year.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love the horse, but I wanted to use another horse besides the top 3 choices. But again, this horse is a bit of a off the pace horse as well. I mean, the way the track has been playing, I mean, I think you got to upgrade your 1 because he's going to go hard from the rail. But to your point, I think the 3 is a classier horse and will probably bury the 1. But maybe not. They could run 1-2 around the track, you know?
Yep. So, I mean, the will pays looking at it now, it's worth my while using the chalk here just to stay alive. Even at $5, it covers my double and my pick 3 bet, which is what I'm, you know what I mean? With a chalk. Going with my.
So this is Dialing Destiny. Okay, I was looking. I thought you were talking when you said Major Tom I thought that was the horse you were using.
No, I'm
You're
going to use
starting a double with the 2.
Yeah, starting with the 2. So, I mean, it essentially has me having 1, 2, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, with some spreadage, you know, and if I hit on my long shots in the last race, I'm looking at some coin.
1, 2, 5. What did you say?
I'm doing a 2 with 1, 5 in the next leg.
Okay, yeah, they're paying good. 228
Yeah.
and 159. The favorite combo right now is the 2 to the 3, which is paying 33. And then the next highest with the 2 is next lowest is 77. So based on that, the 3 in the next leg is going to be.
You know, the 12 is still looking at the win pool money, Frank. The 12 is still taking a healthy clip of money here.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, that's not computer money because the double to that horse is 10 to 1.
So far, 4,400 to win, 22 for place on that 12. And, you know, the favorite here is 92 and 23. So, I mean, someone knows something about it.
Here's something that you're going to appreciate because, with optics, I can see they can they do the imputed odds based on, what the double pool's looking like. So your Seeger man in the next leg, 20 to 1 morning line. If I can quote you, may I? No way this horse will go off 20 to 1, right? Did you say that?
Yep.
If the double pool payout probable holds, you're looking at 10 to 1 on that horse.
Okay. Sounds a lot more reasonable.
Paying 10 to 1 of them. That's a good thing. That's taking the right kind of money. Let me see if there are any anomalies. Atomic drop, 2 to 1 on the line, 2 to 1 in the double pool. That's about right.
Oh, look, Dave agrees with me on that morning line. So
thought it was a bad line. Let me see. 1, 1, 2, and 1, 3. Yeah, you guys like the 1 in that last race, huh?
And then here's Mike T's going 3, 10, 11 with 3, 7, 8 in the next one.
3, 10, 11. So my pick 3, I have 3, 12, and I started doubles with the 2 and the 4. So none of us have, let's see, a 10, 11. Oh, shoot, my battery is running low. I brought my charger. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. And I did look at the 8 in the last race, Raging Waters. AA for Knapp, and Knapp owns the horse. He's clearing out the stable, and you can never discount that. But it's also back to one of my other pet peeves, not a lot of regular workouts. And when I don't see that, I mean, the last work, we had a bullet work in August, August 4th. Then the horse races. I mean, I guess you could say the horse races a lot, but still, I like to see a workout. That's why I ended up jumping off the 8 myself. And I don't think Frank has it, does he? Oh, he does.
In which race?
The last race. You have the 8, I was looking. Raging Waters.
Yeah, I mean, that's obvious. I mean, like, if I just had to make a win bet in that race, though, I'd probably bet the 7 because I think the 7 offers the most value. And that's a pretty big class drop this 7 has been running in, running in better races. But the double pool's pretty spot on with the morning line. The only major discrepancy is that your Seeger man is 10 to 1 instead of 20. And Bruto, who the morning line maker had a 12, is 30 to 1. So that's the flip-flop there. But nothing to really discern from that other than the fact that you were correct about Seeger man's morning line.
My number 5 in this next race, Carol's Comic. Bays is 2 of 6 with the trainer and 83% of the money. So that's that horse. This is his guy right now for Brinkerhoff. Claim repeat, 30%. up 2 classes, 25% on long shots. So, I mean, it fit the chaos angle, if you know what I mean. And the next race is at 6 furlongs, and the horse won at 5.5, drove clear. I love reading, like on some of the notes, like that means, that extra distance is probably not going to matter.
Yeah.
It could be ideal, and it has won at the distance as well. So tough race if the chalk doesn't win.
Looks like Dave N in the comments mentions that Kurt Hoover and Steve Anderson are both on the 10 in this race, and neither of us have that horse, right?
I do. I have the 10.
Oh, you do? Okay.
And that was it. That was one of the ones I jumped on it just because of the mud pedigree was why I jumped on it. Essentially, that was it.
Yeah, I mean, it has one turf race against Cobra Maiden Specials, was 20-1.
Yep. We got a new poster, I think. Golf Pro Triplets. Thinks number 3 is an easy single in the last race. And that's the one you were liking too, Atomic Drop, right, Frank? Edwin hops on for Knapp, but they're winless. That was my one thing. And I think Knapp has 2 horses, so I figured if he was going to pick a horse, it would have been the 3. So, I mean, I couldn't argue with it, but I thought I wanted to get paid a little bit. So, Frank's gone. See, his battery, at least when I go remote on the track, my batteries are charged. Heavy on the 10 here from Josh. Let's go. Yeah. Dan H. 912 with 378. All right. And I agree with the conviction. That's why I ended up spreading so much on my ticket as well. Hopefully it doesn't cost me on this one. We're 4 minutes away. Josh, 10 with 3. All right. Well, we're waiting for Frank to figure out how to hook his phone up. Please like and subscribe, guys. We're trying to grow the our YouTube channel. So if you've not subscribed yet, please do. We're trying to get over 1,000, get a little bit more viewers out there. So if you can, just like and subscribe, as they say, and follow us here. Oh, Frank's trying to here he comes again. Look with the cat drug in.
I plugged the charger in and it disconnected from, but I'm double here. Do you hear an echo? I had to join.
I do not hear an echo.
Okay. Well, if it's just on my end, I can deal with it. I had to join as a guest with the link because I couldn't get my camera to work after I got. Anyway, they're loading. Oh, everything. How do I get that?
Well, here's what Frank's alive to. And then I've got lots of chances on my 2 bets here. And I got a saver bet as well. We're off with the favorite here.
Wine Girl sent along, and the Dialing Destiny is out third between those 2. Expressive Love came out in 4th. Dusty to the outside. Moving into that turn. Silver Flirt is next. Saving all the ground. Dramatic Attraction, third last into the turn ahead of Turkey Bird and Siempre Nama. Jenny's Wine Girl. Edwin Maldonado. They're setting the pace from Runaway as they enter the backstretch. Length and a half back to Dialing Destiny inside of Expressive Love. Inside of them, 3-wide Royal Dusty moves up to battle for third. Today's Little One is in behind them with 5 lengths to make up for 22 points. Silver Flirt is next. Then back to Dramatic Attraction and Turkey Bird together. Siempre Naman trailing the field with 10 lengths to make up. Up the backstretch, Jenny's Wine Girl. The leader by a neck. Royal Dusty Expressive Love on the far outside. Run away between those two in fifth. Silver Flirt is next. Starting to pick up ground is Dramatic Attraction, who's got 5 lengths to make up. Now splitting horses and beginning to gain. Then
Come on, box that chalk in.
and it's Jenny's Wine Girl off the turn in front. One off the rail. Dialing Destiny comes on.
Come on, one.
Dramatic Attraction is closing down the middle. These 3 now, 1, 2, 3 as they come into the final furlong. Dramatic Attraction. And Armando Ayuso hit the
No way.
Dialing Destiny. Dramatic Attraction by a neck.
Wow.
Dialing Destiny was second.
Unbelievable.
Not really.
Unbelievable.
Not
Another-
really. Look who had it.
Yeah.
Look who had it. Oh my goodness, I don't know what the heck. How about that? I picked green. That was nice right there. 7
Good
to
price.
1.
7 to 1
Good price, Bob,
for that 3.
for the winner. Yeah, one round good. I mean, just went a little too fast.
Well, today sucked. This is what I'm.
One more race, man.
This is what the audience is doing with my picks today, Frank.
See, it's not easy to produce the show and run the show and co-host the show and go through all the comments and still have enough brain power to handicap and put up smart wagers. So let's take your losing double down and put up the alive 3, please. No, that's the double. Put up the 3.
Oh, pick 3. There we go.
Look at that. Just 2 horses, 312. And now I'm on to 3, 4, 7, 8. It's gonna be okay, even with that backward in the first leg, yeah. Let's see, is it official?
No, we're still waiting for it.
So 3, 2. Yeah, so it's funny. The way I played it, I was fine. It was fine with either result. I had the 3 in the pick 3, and I had the 2 starting a double. Obviously, the 3 was a much better result than the price in the pick 3. So now in retrospect, what do I need here? I mean, I still got to
Oh, so your double's down, right? You're like just alive in the pick 3, right, Frank?
correct. That's how I played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the strategy.
All right, we're official.
Okay,
We went official.
let's see how it's doing.
Will pays for the pick 3. What do you got? What are you alive to? The 3, 157.
Ugh.
The 4, 781.
Yeah.
7, 228, and
Ugh.
8 is 381. Not bad.
Yeah, but I mean, if the 3 wins, I'm just like breaking even because I did double hedge. But I don't know, up after $770 or whatever.
Hey, the early betting, the number 1 hammered down to 5 to 1 already.
Oh, that's the one. I don't have that one. Oh, you know that's the one who's going to win because you're out of your bet,
Yep.
and I'm alive, but I didn't use your one. I might have to bet money on the one. Then. Well, good call on the one.
And the 5 is 7 to 2, second choice now. Carol's comic.
I just think that horse is up against the track profile. I think the one can absolutely win. I didn't decide to. I decided not to use one because of a point you made with the comic drop, getting into a duel, and maybe burying the one at the rail. But also, I mean, Wainwright is an awesome trainer. I think he's terrific. He hasn't done all that well in dirt races down here. He's a little chilly. Um, so I think that was the ultimate deciding factor. I agree with you. I think the one would be 20-1, but I like those. That's all right. What does Mike T have to say? What did Mike say? Anything nice? Ooh, nice. Good job, Mike T. I not that I have low expectations. It's just I know how the racing gods operate, and if they can make fun of us and laugh at us, they will.
And I mean, even looking at this, I'd be like, well, I was so convicted on the one, but now it's getting hammered. I'm like,
No, the horse.
do I do a win bet? You know, I'm not doing any of that exacta try nonsense because, you know, the CAWs are just eating the trifectas and exacta pools alive around the country. I mean, you saw some of the stuff yesterday at Aqueduct. You know, they were posting it on Twitter about 20-1s over 20-1s paying 5-1 or some nonsense like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was bad. Really bad.
Superman.
And speaking of the trifectas, we can't even use that trifecta tool anymore.
Well, did you hear anything? Did you hear anything about why they pulled it off and haven't put it back on?
I haven't heard why, but I heard, you know, when the Breeders' Cup, it was originally the Breeders' Cup, I think, wanted it off, and then Del Norte said keep it off. I mean, it has to be concession to the CRW, right? I mean, there's no other reason why they wouldn't allow ExpressBet to offer players like us that tool unless the CRW is like, well, that's our tool.
Which is another reason.
We don't want them looking at it.
Which is another reason why I'm just staying away from the trifecta. No, thank you. If I can't see it and they ask for us not to see it, that means stay away from trifectas.
Right. They don't want to see it. It's because
there must be some funny stuff going on if they do not want that out there. So I'm like, yep, no, thank you.
You nailed it, Karen. That's exactly it.
You gotta pay attention to what they do. You know what I mean? They're doing what the money guys tell them, and that tells me I'm not doing trifectas for sure. I mean, I was doing them as whenever I got knocked out, but nah, I'm done.
I agree with you. And you're absolutely right. If they don't want us to see what those tools look like, that means there's some funny business going on. And not to our advantage.
Not something. Right. So who do you need in this one now, Frank? You've got, what, 3? Let's look at what your donkeys are.
3, 4, 7, 8. 3, 4, 7, 8.
All right. So another chalk. Okay. So Atomic Drop. We already talked about that one. I will say when Edwin has not been winning for Knapp, but Knapp has 2 horses in here. You know, he gave the liver one to Edwin. So it does not surprise me, you know, that this one's going to go off as favorite. And then you also have what? Let's look here again.
3, 4, 7, 8.
Cupid's Crusader. All right. 7. Geezer with Barrios, which our boy DeMuro couldn't win on him. Freshu's not been doing much for. He's actually kind of cooled off a little. Would you agree, Freshu?
He won on Cameron's Plow earlier. I didn't like that horse. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Now this race, Frank, 15 races. 5 of the winners were 5-1 plus.
5-1 plus. Wow, well, I only have one horse that's going to be 5-1. That's wild.
I mean, I really want to do a win bet here on the one, but at 6-1, I'm going to wait till post time. You know.
Well, let's see what the so Seegerman, it closed in the double pool at 13.5-1. So you might get some drift on that horse. But Atomic Drop closed at 2.25 in the double pool and is 2-1 on the board. So I think that price might hold steady. I don't know where the money is going to come. Geezer 3.35 in the double and 3-1 on the toad. Oh, here's a discrepancy, a big discrepancy. The 8 Raging Waters that's 0.30 more double, and it's 14 on the right. That
Ah,
that
well,
noise is coming late on that horse.
no, Dave is asking no get out try, and we just talked about it. I am done doing tries because, as Frank said, the CAWs have asked for the trifecta calculator to be removed. So there's only one reason for them to do that. So I'm staying away from trifectas right now. No, thank you. You can play your games in the trifecta pools. I'm not going to swim with the robots in that anymore. I mean, he's going with the try. No, thank you. I think I'll exact this.
1, 3, 5, 8 try box, and you just hit 1, 3, 5, 8 try box. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you here. I have no interest in going head to head. I hardly plan on having the information because I know they're just better. There's no way I'm going to do it blind.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an exacta because I'm looking at my will pays now. I'm just going to do a $5 exacta box, 1.5, $10. One's paying $75. One with the 5 is 75. 5 with the 1 is 78. That's my get out of the day bet right there.
Those are really good. At what price would you bet Seagerman to win?
I'm debating if he stays at 6-1. I might throw $50 at it.
I think you should. I mean, you made a good case for the horse on all your tickets. You boldly stated there ain't no way this horse is going to be 20-1. Yeah, I'm always interested in that exercise. Like, what is your fair value on that horse? I think 6-1 is about right. If the horse was 3-1, I'd say skip it.
But that's going to be yeah, and it's drifting up a little bit, so that'll be one I'll probably put it in once the 2-minute mark crosses, and so we'll hopefully see.
There's another cool feature on Express Bet that they have a conditional wager box, so you could let's say you have your horse here, Seagerman.
Oh, that's right.
If the horse is 5-1 or higher, you want to bet him. You could set the conditional wager that if the horse is lower than the odds you want, it won't bet, which I think is pretty cool. I think you have to have win money on it because that was your wise guy opinion of the day, right?
Here's Dan's. We should play the super.
Okay, let's do it.
I mean that some of my biggest bets have been on supers when I have long shots. I mean, I think I had a 10-cent superfecta box that paid $6,700 or something crazy like that on the Hillside course, and my 90-1 long shot got beat on the line, and I would have swept the pool probably, the whole pool if he'd held on. So I'm a fan of superfectas. I've had some fun doing those bets over the years.
Many shots helps you come up with long shots. Well, you want to do one? I don't think the field size is big enough to make it all that.
Yeah, there's not an. I mean, what price do you need in here, Frank?
Well, I mean the four is paying the best.
So I'll do a superfecta box. Here we go. I'm gonna do box. 1, throw in your 4, my 5, and Bruto. You mentioned that one earlier, didn't you, Bruto?
No, I didn't. I only mentioned Bruto in that he was a bigger price in the double than.
Well, I'll tell you something I do. Whenever I don't do superfectas a whole lot, but when I'm trying to get out, what I like to do when I'm doing, these, I mean, it's only $2.40. I like to look at the drift on the odds. So I would gravitate to Bruto because 12-1 morning 9 up to 25-1. So I'm looking for a 4th horse. That's sometimes how I'll do it. And so I'm going to go with the 6. So
because people aren't going to be using it.
So I'm going to go
that horse is paying a lot more in the super.
1, 4, 5, 6 superfecta box. I mean, look what these degenerates are making me do, Frank. They're spending my money.
I think it's very unlikely that the 3 does not finish in the top 4, but this is how you're going to get paid.
Yeah.
You know, this super will pay really good, even in a short field, because the odds of 3 atomic drop not finishing the top 4 are pretty slim. So there you go.
There's my crazy 10-cent bet.
Hey, I'm just looking at the probable pick 6, and it looks like only one horse is alive.
Oh, really? Which one?
Scoop the Pool, possibly pays 22,000, number 7. Geezer.
Interesting.
Hoover likes the 8 and the 3. I'm looking at him on the ADW. I have both of those. Yeah, I think Geezer has a shot. I mean, Geezer has always had a little bit of ability. When he's spotted at the right level, he's very useful. He's never run this low before. This is a massive class trip. Massive. And look at what they do with Palmer.
And let's look at Frank's thing.
33%.
Because I don't think you've not hit a pick 3 yet on the show, have you, Frank? You've hit a few chalky doubles. You've not gotten a pick 3 yet, have you? I can't remember.
I did more than a few doubles. Some of them chalky, but some of them not. I don't usually play the pick 3 on the show. I think we did it once. Oh, look at this. I think Brownie's joining us off to the races media. Good day, fellas. He's asking us who we like at check in tonight. He should be telling us. Although I made a promise to myself that I'm going to start to learn that and start handicapping, and we're going to be doing double trouble after midnight. We're going to do double trouble after midnight, cover a couple of shot 10 races. You'll go to bed at 6 p.m., wake up at 11:30. Yeah, Airwager has a lot of functions. Don't they have a Dutch calculator as well?
Yeah, they got
I
that.
think Airwager is probably one of the best platforms, but it doesn't matter for us because like we live in California. No rebates. I don't even think we would open one if you're within a certain radius of a race. I hope. I mean, if I'm wrong about that, let me know. But I remember I tried to do it many years ago, and I could not qualify based on whatever agreements these AEWs have with the racetrack.
No, and I think the same company owns them. I think Express, like if you deposit on Amwager, I think they're hooked up with ExpressBet. I can't remember what the exact,
Well, anyone who uses Amwager knows more about the platform and the rules and regulations than I do. Please email me at victoryracing@gmail.com because I know they have very, very good. I know a lot of players who use that Dutching tool to great effect, especially in tournaments.
I'm actually going over to
to
our YouTube channel to see if we got any new subscribers there, Frank. We're trying to drive the number up.
Yeah, Kieran, he's about to launch an aggressive marketing campaign. So watch out for his content coming up. What did you say? You had some props or something before the show you showed me? What were we talking about? You gonna make a video of something? AI?
Yeah, we've got an AI video coming, but that's all you're gonna get teased
we'll
on.
Save that. Yeah, Kieran and Frank versus the supercomputer.
I was thinking of doing it this weekend with the weather. So Frank and myself and AI are gonna handicap a card, and we're gonna see who wins out at the end of it. We'll do a video on it. Should be fun.
It's like an animation that starts the show. Me and you versus the CRW. The Dragons players.
I mean, the anger just continues to build out there with what's going on. So I'm okay with it. I mean, we're playing the double and the late pick 3 are where they at. Actually, Frank, someone had said I don't think the Churchill pick 3 is the low takeout like it was in September, because I looked on their website and they don't have it listed as 15%.
I don't know. I haven't paid attention.
I know someone had said it, but I don't think they only did it for the September meet, so they're back to their 22% vig, I believe. If someone can tell me if I'm incorrect on that, but yeah, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, no, thank you.
You're saying they have the $3 late pick 3, but it's normal takeout?
It looks like it's normal takeout, and that when you look at the rates, they didn't mention it's the low takeout like they did in September. I looked all over and I couldn't find anything.
Really? Well, that would be silly. But then again, this is horse racing, so logic does not rule the day here.
Well, Dan, can you look and tell us what the takeout is for Churchill for that late pick 3? Because that would be them going backwards,
Yeah, I think very.
And it's another reason why you have to support the tracks, Del Mar and Santa Anita, who are, champion the low takeouts. We got to reward them.
Yeah, let's get some confirmation on that. Oh, look at this. Amway, they're showing the takeout. Oh, wow. That's great. Great information. Getting sponsored by a platform that we probably aren't allowed to use. My knowledge is,
well, if everyone helps us and subscribes to the channel, that helps us grow it. So Frank can have a charger that doesn't cut out when he's remote there at the track.
Can you click on Brownie's comment there about how comment, because I want to ask a question. Can I find American style PPs for Hong Kong racing? I looked at their website and
that was my question as well. That's my question as well. I mean, if I could see PPs that were the same, I'd definitely take a look.
I mean, not even the same, but like somewhat similar. You know what I mean?
Speeds and closing and fractions and all that, just so we can have an idea of what we're actually betting on and not following the bookies. I would love that as well.
Yeah, because Andrew, I'm up late. I'm watching the races anyway. Like, I have an occasional flutter based on some of the people you recommended me, following on Twitter and whatnot. And usually good prices. The prices are outstanding. You're getting good horses at double-digit odds. Speak to Sean Borman. That's the man. Okay. Sean Borman, a BC champion. So that man knows what he's doing. So I will do that. Thank you. Yeah, looks like someone agreed with you there, Sean, about the Churchill big three. 23%. 22%. Wow, that's a real.
So yeah, when I looked, because we had talked last week, Frank, about possibly, doing a show, and when I looked, I searched, and all I kept seeing was September meet, and I went onto their website where they show everything, and they did not show 15% for that. So they went back. They didn't. They went back.
It's still $3, or is it back to a $1?
That's still $3, but they're taking 22%. They tried to do it.
They're tricking everybody.
Yes, they are. Yep. That's why I wanted to confirm, but that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty sad, if you ask me. That's another reason.
Dirty pool, man. That's dirty pool.
And you probably
thank you for that information. We will confirm this, because this is kind of a big thing now that you mention it. That's crazy. Crazy.
He says Sean, he creates them. All right.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for that. I reached out to Sean Morgan after he won the BCBC because when I was doing my best bet show, I wanted to come on. Scheduling didn't work out, but I have been in touch with Sean, and I know he's a terrific player, and I have a lot of respect for him. So the fact that he's doing that, just shows you how he finds his edge. Mike T. Wow.
That's pretty sad. I mean, and their pools, because we tracked it because we were doing shows when they did the fall meet, Frank. So we track whenever we do shows just to see, so we could show people, hey, look, the pools are going up. I mean, we were trying to tell them, do a double too, because when you get knocked out on the first leg of the pick 3, you fire back at a double if it's a low takeout. But back to the same old.
when you have some time, you're gonna have to go back and look at the pools for the high take, back to the high takeout compared to last year.
Yep. Well,
I have a
actually,
feeling my
how
team's
many
right.
people, like he said, there
Yeah.
probably most people think they're getting 15% when they're not, if that's true.
I would have assumed if I saw the $3 late pick three, I would assume, oh, this is playing by the same rules as the previous one.
And
Same bet.
I spent an hour looking around and reading the thing, and then I poked around on their website where they actually show the takes, and I was like, they're not showing it. So interesting.
All right, we got 4 minutes to post. Anybody have any action here? Anything else alive in the pick three or the double? Anyone doing exact prize, win bets? Anyone have a case against Atomic Drop? Anything that you guys want to talk about?
Well, Seager's not nice price now, 11-1. I'll take that.
Yeah, because the money came in on Geezer 5-2. There's 3 minutes to post. I think when they shut off the CRWs, I think Raging Waters is going to take a late hit. Very curious to see what Raging Waters does off that, because at 7-1, I think that horse is the value of the race. Crazy.
I mean, I'm looking at last race speeds, Seager top, back speed, Seager top. Geezer's got it on class. Early pace, Seager. Late pace, second best, Seager. And then
Who's
Major
first?
Tom. So, I mean,
Who's first late pace?
what's that?
Who's
First late pace
late
was Major Tom, last race.
Okay, yeah, he's closer. Well, I mean, that is a great pace for Seager right there. The fast pace and second close on late pace. My only concern again was like Atomic Drop is going to make this Seager's life very, very difficult. But then again, your speed is hell. So they could run 1-2 around the track, and maybe Superman wins the head ball.
Yep. And, I don't mind the stretch out. It's just, I wish Edwin was on that horse. That is why I'm not hammering it more than I am. But I mean, this trainer, Lane Wright, first off the claim, 21%. Last race was September, so off 46 days to 90 days, 24%. So this is this trainer's move, and it's it's a slight move up in class, but not a whole lot,
No, see, I was going to ask you about that. I think it's a huge move up in class.
Oh, you
Even
do?
though it's the same price tag, those non-winners of lifetime traditional claimers are filled with horses who do not like to win. So Seagerman just got his second win. Major Tom, 8 wins. Atomic Drop, 10 wins. 2 wins. I think that's outclassed. Kyle's Comic, 4 wins. Bruto, even 2 wins. Geezer, 5 wins. These are multiple winners. He was facing, no offense, but he's facing tomato can on horses who just do not like them. So, in my opinion, significant move up in class. I don't know if you have if your PTs have a numerical number for the class. It's as big of a difference as I think it is.
I don't think it is really. I mean, these aren't the greatest horses. I mean, but my other thing with Knapp is actually pretty cold right now. He's only 1-12 here at Del Mar.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's pretty streaky. So here, according to Optics, which uses a lot of wristband information for class, that 902 lifetime race was 108-1 class wise. That's whatever their system is. The higher the better, obviously. I'm going to go down to Carol Comic, who raced in an open 10 2-back, 111.1. So this is definitely a classic level. Now, how much? I guess we'll see. All right, they're loading.
All right, and let's show Frank, because we're going to hear about it for the next 2 days when he hits his.
Geezer 9-5.
Wow.
Wow.
That was actually paying. That's good for you, right, Frank? Because you're getting 228, but still triple your money.
So he's going up the same price as Atomic Drop, and paying $100 more. So,
but you're you're screaming for number 4 there. Cupid for
100%.
780.
I mean, I'll be fine with everybody else, but I really don't want the Donald Trump to win.
There we go.
Come on, Geezer, stop the race. I'm shocked at that late money, Geezer. That's
What a difference a jockey makes. Edwin on the 1 would not be sitting where he is.
he would have ridden very hard.
To get to the front.
And not
That was my
really
hesitation.
Fast, though, Carol, really fast. But the track's fast all day. How about this 8? I'll take an 8 in a steady drive.
Yeah, the 8's looking good.
I mean, based on the late money that came in, Geezer is meant to win this race. This was not stupid money in the win. Hey, your 1's not done, man.
Oh my God, the 1's coming back.
Your 1 is not done. Your 1 could win.
Nah, he left it too late. Left it too late.
Zone. Nope, the computer money was too strong.
Any other jockey, that 1 would have been in better position.
It's always the jockey's fault in Kieran's world. It's easy when you're good.
Look at the gallop out there.
I like this when you run Geo.
That's a nice gallop out on the 1. Geo did it again. Cost me it.
Feel like this is 7 everyone else. Yeah, in reality it was just 7. I mean, did the 3 even hit the board? 7 just buried the 3. Buried them. Your 1 ran a great race.
If Edwin was on that would have been a different race. But
I don't think it mattered, honestly, because Geezer is just a classier horse. But Blaine Wright moved that horse up big time off the same. The 1, I would bet the 1 back for sure. And then Raging Waters, just 1 pace grinder, finished 3rd. Yeah, look, Tommy Drop didn't even hit the board.
Yep.
They said
what's annoying is my superfecta and everything tossing him off the board, but it didn't.
You were right.
7 came in. Yeah, I tossed him.
Do you have that?
I did not have the 3, and he didn't even finish on the board.
No, but do you have the super?
No.
I said to you, what are the odds of a Tommy Drop not even hitting the board? Very slim. Well, he didn't. What is this going to pay?
Let's see. You're looking at Will pays for the you're not the double. Pick 3, 228.
No, I wonder what the super is going to pay with the 4 out. I mean, the 3 is out.
But you still got a 9 to 5 in there, so it's not going to pay a whole lot. You got 7. Oh, actually,
I don't know. That 9 to 5 was that was just windfall money in my opinion. Because that horse did not get hammered in the double like that. He went off the same price as Atomic Man in the windfall, and yet pick 3 to Atomic Man was 157, and the pick 3 to 7 was 228.
Well, you know what we didn't look at earlier, Frank? Guess who the lowest payout on the pick 4 is? Number 7. Number 7, 334.
It is. That's where they buried the money.
And number 3 was 401. And in the pick 5, 25.57 for the pick 5, 22.96 for the 3.
Oh, and that was the only horse alive for the freaking pick 6?
Yeah, that was the horse for the pick 6. Yeah.
Oh my God! If you didn't do that, you'd be rich.
Yep.
There was no way this horse was going to lose. No way. Oh my God, that is nuts. Wow. The money knows, man. Follow the money.
Yeah, and they also have the advantage of knowing more than we do and cutting off our info.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Let's wait for the payouts. I'm curious to see if the exact bad, the tried bad, and the 10-cent super. We'll see. So you have a 9 to 5 over 12 to 1 over 6 to 1. But there was another 95.
We're official. All right, so you got the super paid $66, Frank.
Yeah.
The
Short
exacta paid $25.
Okay, 25.
That actually paid the exacta pay underpaid. I think, like if we did the AI.
Yeah, what was you just times the win price times the second place horse's price.
The win price so 580 to 880. We're looking at 40.
And then half it because it's for $1. So 580 to 880 is what 40, 42, 40 something bucks. Half it should have paid 20 something bucks.
Yeah, paid 25. So I guess it was.
That's about right. I think that's what it should have paid. And what did Try pay?
Try paid 72.
Yeah, that's probably about right too.
Pick 3, 228. Pick 4, 334. Pick 6, 6 of 6, 22,000. Someone had it.
Only 2. Oh, nice job, Mikey. 552 double hit. Damn, that's nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Danny says nice hit. Thank you. I appreciate it. Way to go, Frank. Nice win, Frank.
That's me having to listen to this guy for the next 2 days.
I hope they cancel racing on Sunday so we can talk about it all the way to next Friday. I don't have my Burger King crown.
And the only reason Frank hit the pick 3 is because I insisted on doing the pick 3, and I should show you.
I would have the double. I would have the double.
And I should show you the text message last night when he was all grumpy about having to come on to do the pick 3.
I know.
Why are we doing the pick 3? Why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? What would your double have been? How much for, Frank? What would you have done the double for?
I would have waited it out. But what did the double? When did they come back?
The double came back 138.
So I had, let me see. So I would have used, where's my pick 3? 312 and 3478. Yeah, I probably would have waited it. I probably would have.
You probably
Geezer
probably made more money doing the pick 3. You probably would have only had $5 on that.
No, I wouldn't have. It's always driving Geezer on my top picks, so I probably would have those $20 doubles to those, so 4 times. So what would that have come back?
500 plus.
Yeah, double was probably better in the long run for me. My mistake was hedging. I should have just stuck to my guns and come back and topped up, but whatever. All right, I gotta get going.
Nope, Kieran doesn't pick any winners anymore.
No, never.
But I mean, when I do win, they're for stacks. Unlike Frank's little, he gets to go to Starbucks with his $8 and $12.
No one ever was making the pro. Scatoni out.
All right. Well, guys, we'll be back on Sunday. Watch the stream. We'll let you know. Oh, no, Frank's out. Bye-bye.
I know. I'm going to remind you. Get on stream, Kieran.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you guys on Sunday.
Bye.